All right.
Awesome, awesome. I'm actually going to the stream now just so
Are
that I
we
can have it up.
are we live like right now? Oh
Oh.
snap!
Oh snap.
GG, get ready.
Alright. Oh, that's right, yeah, they can hear.
Okay. Shout out to all you haters out there. Shout out to all you lovers as well. Whoever's watching this.
Welcome to the OGZ community. That all you got?
Yep. No,
Wait a
we
minute,
hope
why
you're
is
really
my
gonna
stream
have
not?
fun. We're doing the tryouts right here for our next OLS team. It's gonna be fun.
Yes, our next OLS team and our next set of online casters. So hopefully we do a good enough job.
Yep. Well, I'm January, and this is TQ.
Hey.
We're
Alright.
bringing you the tryouts for the next OLS. Going through the band phase and pick phase. Let's see what
Um
the purple team bans.
Let's see. Oh, we got the Heckern band. Of course, I haven't really had a chance to watch a lot of
We're bringing
these
you the
teams play. I've seen quite a few.
tryouts for the next OLS.
AJZ, very
Going through the
strong
band phase
support.
and pick phase.
Lost Might. I've seen him in the
Let's
top
see
lane,
what the
but
purple team
not
bans.
very many, not at
Oh, we
many
got
other
the Heckern
places
band.
than
Of course,
that.
I haven't really had a
Um,
chance to
as
watch
far
a
as
lot
blue
of
team
these
goes, I haven't seen
teams
anybody
play.
from
I've
blue
seen
team
quite a
play, so I have
few.
no idea what to expect out of them.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're missing. Oh, I was about to say they're missing the bands, but there we go. We got the Nar ban out.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Nar is pretty OP. Uh, Personally, I can't really deal with him, but there's
No,
those people that are like, "Oh, Nar's not so hard to deal with." They say that about every single champ. It kind of gets on my nerves, but I can understand where they're coming from. If you've played a ton of games, you learn how to deal with all your matchups.
yeah, I agree. I'm not so sure about the Shaco ban though. Well, I do understand this is Golden Under. A lot of people in the Bronze and Silver Elos really
Yeah.
just don't understand how to handle a Shaco. And there's the Sejuani ban.
Yep.
I knew that was coming. Sejuani's become
And we got
such a
Kalista and Lee
powerhouse
Sin.
this patch.
Huh.
Lee Sin. That's actually kind of surprised. Lee Sin has
Yeah.
been really on the low end of the jungling circuit all around. So
Yeah.
that's kind of an interesting
And
ban.
it's odd to see him like under gold level.
Yeah, yeah, that's
I usually don't see that many Lee Sins.
no, I haven't. I don't think I've seen Lee Sin at all this patch.
Okay. We got the Jinx pick. We got the Leona pick.
Yeah, I figured that Leona would definitely be coming out.
Yeah. AGZ. Oh man. We gotta check her Leona out when she gets in lane. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I
she has a
played.
very
Yeah.
strong Leona. Is she? I actually ended up playing against her in an in-house one night. Actually, it might have been a Thursday night tournament, and her Leona was on point. The stuns were on point.
Yep.
Her ults were on point,
Yep.
and she is not afraid to dive in
Uh huh.
and get those game-changing plays.
That's the
So
thing. Yep. If you're a scared Leona, you better not be playing Leona, because
yeah,
that's what she does. Once she lands at Zenith, she connects. Yeah, I mean, she commits, and she has to go deep. Oh, look at Lost Might, man. He plays Kennen. He plays pretty decent. What's that guy? Rumble,
yeah, I've seen
and
him
then
on
he
Hecarim
plays
a few
Gnar and a
times.
Hecarim.
Yeah, which it doesn't surprise me that was one of their top picks for their
Yeah.
ban. The getting the Hecarim out of there because he does play pretty decent Hecarim. A Mundo top. I haven't seen a Mundo top in a while. Oh, the Mundo
Yeah.
jungle.
Uh
Changing it
oh.
up. Changing it up.
SpaghettiOs.
Yeah.
Oh
Uh,
snap. Oh.
Gragas, another top tier
Oh
jungler right
man.
now.
Drink you
He's
under the table.
very strong.
Drink you under the table. Yeah, that's a very good pick for jungler right there.
Now
He's
we'll
got
just
some
have to see how
mobility.
well they're able to execute it.
Yeah. He's got some damage, and he's AP, which is unlike a lot of the junglers we have in the current meta.
Yeah, hopefully though, the one thing I've noticed is you really don't want to build very heavy AP on Gragas.
No, no, no. Of course
Uh,
not. You're
His
gonna be
his
jumping
early
into the
game
middle of team
damage,
fights.
yeah, his early game damage is pretty sufficient. And if you
Yeah.
build him tank, your early game damage is more than enough to get those lanes fed that you need early, and just snowball them from there.
Yep. Yep. Okay, so it looks like it's Leona and Graves
Hydra.
against the Jinx and who's the support here? We
Oh,
got two
okay.
Smites.
Yeah, it looks
We
like
got two Smites.
They're going for the Cinderhawk.
Oh, looks like it.
Seems to
I
be what
wonder
they're
if
going
it's.
for.
Yeah, I'm thinking more of the Nautilus support, even though I see Nautilus in the jungle more than I do. What's his name? more than I do Mundo.
Yeah,
But
my prediction is going to be the Nautilus jungle with
yeah,
uh, the Cinderhawk Mundo,
yeah, yeah,
and then you'll have Yasuo in the mid lane with Annie and Jinx in the bot lane.
yeah.
Seems
Because
to
he
be a
does
pretty
have
strong
TP.
one.
It would stand to reason.
Yeah,
And look at this
definitely.
Zed.
That's going to be a pretty interesting matchup if he actually goes for the Zed, because he'll be able to keep that shield down for the most part.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so it looks like that's where we're going here.
Alrighty. Okay, let's talk a little bit more in depth about this mid lane here. That's something I think we haven't discussed yet.
I have never seen, honestly, and I mean, I've been playing for a long time, but this season I have not seen a Zed versus Yasuo. And both have taken pretty substantial nerfs recently in the past
Yeah.
couple patches. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see
I
how well.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The thing about Zed is he's gonna try to poke you to no end, you know, and then when he gets level 6, he's deep in there. Just because if he gets you below 50%, he does extra damage. Thing is, he pokes with his abilities, which are ranged. So guess
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, he has
Yasuo
a
can block that Q all the time.
yes, he has a great chance for that double Q, especially if you know how to position yourself as a Zed.
Uh huh.
And that could work in his favor, especially
Yeah.
working around that wind wall.
And the Q, it's on like a what, 10-second cooldown early.
Mm, I believe so. Yeah, it's got a pretty low cooldown.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
might
I
not even
mean,
be a full 10 seconds. I personally I
mm-hmm.
main mid, but I haven't learned a lot of AD mids.
Yeah,
I'm still mainly on the AP side of mid lane. But
yeah, yeah,
I do own Zed. He's one of the ones that I'm currently trying to learn, and I do own Yasuo. So that's another one that I definitely want to learn.
yeah, yeah. As far as the his Q cooldown versus Yasuo's wind wall cooldown, you know where he goes face the wind. How you like that Yasuo impression? Anyways,
It's working pretty good for you.
versus that Yasuo cooldown, I think uh, Zed has a really really high advantage there because Yasuo can only do it like what every 20 seconds, and
Yeah, I believe
he'll
so.
get twice as many Qs in while he's not protected by that wind wall. And what if he misses? Guess what?
Mm.
Poke poke.
Yeah, there's gonna definitely be a lot of damage potential coming out of this mid lane.
Yeah. What I think
Um,
Yasuo is gonna want to do is he either want to play really not aggressive and just focus on CS 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 and not take damage. So when Zed comes in, he can just and ult like counter ult maybe
I
use that
believe,
use that Tempest tornado thing to his advantage.
yeah,
Or he just might just want to go ham from the start. Just go all through the enemy minion wave, get some Qs on him, maybe a tornado to keep him from following back. But Zed has his shadows, which is gonna dampen things a little bit on that end because he does have an
yeah.
escape.
Yeah, I feel his escape is definitely greater than Yasuo's.
Yeah, yeah,
One
of
thing that
course.
I would expect to see out of a matchup like this with a Yasuo versus Zed is being the fact that they both have good survivability and decent escapes. I would expect to see, especially post six, um, both mid lanes probably traveling around with the jungles to get the ganks. Because let's face it, Yasuo's best chance at landing a kill is going to be off of Nautilus's ult. I believe
Yeah,
that's the
probably.
whole point of that pick. It's a guaranteed knockup, which means it's a guaranteed land on his ultimate.
Uh huh.
Where with his whirlwind, his Q, he only has a chance. It's not a guarantee that
Yep,
they
yep.
won't be able to dodge it. And the same thing with Zed. Yeah, he might be able to put some damage in on him, but he's not guaranteed that kill only because of that initial shield that Yasuo has.
Yep.
So it would be better for both teams to roam to that top lane, or more efficiently the bot
Yep.
lane, to try and secure some more kills, because that's probably where they're going to see the most of their damage at.
Oh yeah, especially if one of them gets fed. Oh my goodness, the roaming is gonna be so real. I
Now,
mean,
my question is, what do we think about the Graves pick against Jinx.
Oh man, if Graves doesn't win the lane, he's not. I think this game may not be won. Well, I guess it depends more on the mid laners. Like if they can carry hard enough, I that's what I believe is gonna go down here. Because if Graves and Jinx break even, I think Jinx is gonna be still out ahead just from what I've seen. Graves,
Yeah.
he'll just run up and ulti Q in your face, and if you don't die, he still got a bunch of his auto attacks and still got that attack speed. But
Mm, I agree.
Jinx has got her trap. She's got her slow on that thing, on
And
that
the
zapper.
she
She's
got the
got her
buff to her
Q,
rockets
which
as
gives her
well.
attack speed like out the box.
Yeah, she
And then
also
she's
got the
got her
buff to her
execute.
rockets. The rockets
Yeah.
took an increase to their range and an
Uh huh.
increase to splash damage, so
Yeah.
she has a really good chance to bully Graves out
Yeah.
of lane. At the cost of her mana. We'll have to see if she's overly aggressive or if she chooses to focus more on the early game CS.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll have to see about that. She does have, in my opinion, a little bit better kit than Graves, but Graves can still win this if he just goes ham from the start. Because Jinx, her early game damage isn't all that. It's still pretty decent. And with
I've been
Leona,
able.
he's got the perfect support to do that with.
Yeah, the only problem with that is come post six. I'm sorry, one moment.
And also, the one thing you forget is Graves' passive. He gets that gaining magic resist and that gaining armor with every shot that he takes, and he can get up to +6, I believe it is.
Yeah, actually, if I remember correctly, it goes all the way up to 10, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think that went into the buff that happened in this last patch.
Yeah, so that's actually what I was getting ready to mention. That's gonna play in huge when it comes to having this Annie support.
Yeah.
However, the biggest problem we have here is we have no way to reverse a stun. There's no Morgana shield. There's no Black shield.
Uh huh. Mm-hmm.
So with that Q, I mean, if Annie's able to land some Qs early game, she can really bully that Graves out of lane.
Yep. Now, if if just for some reason Annie pops Tibbers and Leona decides to go in on that, well, do you think they would have a chance? Like being the balls deep Leona that Leona is. I mean, if Annie pops Tibbers, say she hits Leona, just Leona, and Graves is sitting behind,
Oh yeah, they and then definitely
and
I
then they both
believe.
and everybody, all of them just go in and. I guess I think it would depend more on how tanky Leona is, because if Graves is out of auto attack range for both champs, they're just gonna just focus on Leona until Graves gets in range.
Well, the best thing they could possibly do here, and this is just my opinion,
Yeah.
Graves needs to remember to keep that step back
Yeah.
from Annie. So if Annie drops her Tibbers and hits the
Yep.
Leona, that Jinx is going to stand behind Annie, and
Uh huh.
Leona's first thought should be is to block that Jinx down. And while that's happening, that Graves can pound away at that. Oh, we got a pause already.
Oh, I wonder what
But
happened.
now I'm wondering too. But she can pound away on or he can pound away on that Annie and get her out of lane. Annie is such a game changer, especially in the early game.
Yeah.
So it's definitely I would try to put as much damage in on that Annie as possible, especially while her stun's down. Do everything you can to get her
Yep.
pushed
Yep.
out of lane. Um, Obviously, yes, you want to keep Jinx away too. You don't want her CSing.
Yeah.
But this is one of those matchups where you kind of have to pick the lesser of two evils. And I believe early game, Annie's the real force you got to worry about.
Yeah.
Well, one thing you
I
have to
think
realize
so too.
is Leona. All you have to do is wait up to level 3. Once you hit level 3 with Leona, you can dive and it won't matter because you will still survive as Leona. Believe me, I am a main support. I do this all the time. And
Oh yeah, yeah.
um,
Leona's actually my favorite support. Before I came to OGZ and started maining the mid lane, I was support, and Leona was my go-to girl. So I understand exactly what you're saying. Her dive potential is so great early game that that's why she normally gets banned out a lot. especially in the
Yeah.
lower elos. I'm surprised they actually didn't ban her out this game.
Well, most people think that Leona is kind of a sorry ban. Yeah, most people. I mean, you get those scrubs in bronze that think they're all that and be like, oh no, I can 1v3 Leonas at the same time. Oh, you know those guys.
Oh yeah, you get a lot of them. I
And
just
then they
let
get
them.
all upset at the person who banned Leona, like, oh, GG scrubs.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people don't understand the Leona ban. Now, granted, there are ways to counter Leona if you understand her mechanics. It's really easy to pick a range champion to
30 seconds
to
until
keep her
minions
out of the
spawn.
fray. Like
Yeah.
Morgana, perfect pick. And I'm actually surprised that Annie went, that
I lost my
areas went with Annie.
lost my Kennen. There's no Pokemon in that tall grass. He's just all up in there.
I love Kennen. He's one of my favorites. Even though I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
how to play him, he is still one of my favorite
I
champions.
own him, and I love it when I play him and I wreck because you can just jump into the team and ult and zone you. GG, because especially if I've got a good team that'll follow up with me. Even if I
Oh,
don't, sometimes I'll still get 3 kills or so.
okay. Here is something I was not expecting. The Zed, starting with the longsword.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
Usually you see him
that's
starting what, Dorans?
yeah. Most everybody else is starting Dorans, which is actually very surprising for me because even though yes, you get 3 additional bonus attack, you're losing the health and you're losing that life steal, which is really
Yeah,
huge
yeah.
on Zed.
I think the health is more of an issue.
Yeah, health. That early
I
game
mean,
health
because
really helps
if you
too.
really need lifesteal and you survive like long enough to go back and get the Vamp Scepter, you'll be fine with lifesteal. But
Exactly.
the health,
Yeah.
that's really the thing right here.
Yeah,
I
health
think
is
that's why they made Doran's Blade, with the health.
yeah, health is definitely a big early game. So I'm
Oh, look at
actually
this
very
cannon.
surprised.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
he's
Yeah.
really putting some damage onto that Mundo.
Yeah, you gotta do it early when he's squishy.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
you might as well just forget about it. That's not too bad of a pick either. He can just sit back with his Q and try to farm if things go to worse.
Exactly. And with him being an energy style champion, I mean,
Yeah.
he can Q all day against him.
And Mundo can probably do the same against Kennen.
Oh yeah, that's true. Being a health based champion.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Well,
notice
maybe not
though,
early game too much. Oh look, there it is. There it is.
yeah,
Here it is.
they're starting with it early.
Where's the heal? Where's the heal?
No,
Oh,
they're
the
not
heal?
gonna
Alright.
burn it. Nah,
Go
they
in
knew.
time, Desu. Oh,
They knew
this is
all
what we were
too
talking
well.
about right here. The wind wall, the positioning. Oh man, there's so much interesting stuff going on in this game.
I know.
I really want to talk about what Kennen's doing. How he'll, like, every 4 CS or so, he'll stop and save that one auto attack that applies his Mark of the Storm, I think it's called. And he'll attack the what's his name with it? He'll attack Mundo with it. Oh, there's another one. Oh, are they gonna kill the
Yeah,
Jinx?
they're going in. They're going in.
There it is. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
there's the
they
heal.
burned the
There's
heal. He's
Got
still
baited.
going. And there it
Oh, the
is.
stun. Oh, he's
Turn
gonna get
around.
out. No, he's not.
Nope.
No, he's not.
Oh, that
That's too bad, man.
that was bad luck on his part. Honestly,
Yeah.
though, he should have been watching his Leona. The moment the Leona backed off, he should have saved his heal and
Yeah.
backed off and
Oh,
saved his
there's
life.
the duo.
Here we go.
Oh man.
Awesome.
Well,
Perfect
hey, Vinlane's trying to
execution.
carry his weight.
That was perfect execution. I want to
Yep,
go back
that
to
was
the top
beautiful.
lane for a moment, though, only because I want to look at Mundo's starting item. He started with the ruby crystal. I understand, that gives more health, but he's missing on that reduced damage and the health regen.
Yeah, he is. But in my opinion, I don't think that what's it called? I don't think that
Doran Shield?
Yeah, Doran's Shield is gonna help him that much more against Kennen, who has. I mean, yeah, sure, he's got a lot of single opponent attacks, but I think he needs more health to be able to spam more of those Qs. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I fully agree with that, but my big argument to that is just that health regen. If Kennen decides very soon, as a matter of fact, being that he's already level 5,
Yeah.
to go, allow him to push out a little bit more and go in on that Mundo. I mean, that's going to be the end of Mundo.
Yeah, it is. Well, will Mondo do that though? We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's getting whooped pretty now, so I can't see him pushing out too far.
Yeah, he's doing a pretty good job of keeping the lane froze next to his tower, and it looks like it's already got the recall in on that cannon. So that's
Man, look at that.
I feel
Is the Jinx gonna auto attack or what here?
I have no idea. I just
You hear that
looking at
noise?
that.
Like whenever she switches to her rocket and she's gonna hit the whole wave, like.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of players do that. It's just that
It's called
annoying.
stifle, I believe.
Yeah, it's called annoying. That's where I go with that for the most part. But Jinx went back for the early buy. She came back with the big axe. She's hoping to get another kill.
Oh, there's a stun. There's two.
And there it is.
Oh, no,
All right.
Not level 6. Too bad.
No, Graves was able to get that knockdown on Annie.
Annie's a pretty decent anti-engage character because she got tippers. If they both jump in, boom, they both get stunned.
Exactly.
Suo actually got a little bit of a lead here. I think yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they're gonna
back off. He was able to stay healthy long enough to go in there. Look at this, and Jinx is poking in there. Oh, there's the ult party.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the gank. Oh, boom, flash right into it. Oh, stuns galore. Mundo's still healing. Oh!
Yeah. And there we go. Oh.
Leona.
And the double kill for Jinx.
Oh my, so much action happening at one time here. Wow. Okay,
I know.
this Zed, that's really beyond bro. I don't like that at the best of times. And what's he doing?
He was not aware of the Annie coming back into lane and almost caught him for it.
There's the gank. Oh snap. How's that go? Oh, if he'd have got that, oh man.
Yeah, this Nautilus is doing really good at being in lane.
Oh, wait, no, by cannon. Oh, Mondo, don't do it, bro. Don't do it.
Of course, now remember, the Kennen TP is down. That's going to create some problems because now they know that it's down. Mundo's still got his TP available and Dragon.
Yeah.
So we should expect Dragon here very soon, especially once we get our once jungles hit level 6.
We should, but if they can capitalize on it, it'll be great. If they don't, that's a really big chance lost there. I don't like to talk bad about anybody, but I really, be a little disappointed they didn't do that.
Yeah, I understand.
If they didn't.
And I'm watching this Annie. This Annie has this Graves so afraid right now. That she is just able to come in and farm without threat of retaliation. Yeah. This is where lane vision really comes into play.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So that's why you started Ruby Crystal.
I see. Yep, he went right for the Cinder Hall.
There he is.
And that's a really good call. I forgot, even though we were just talking about it in Champ Select, that they were going for the double smite for the Cinder Hall.
Yeah.
And that was a really
good play. I totally forgot about that too.
That's going to give him a huge edge. That's going to give him a huge edge over that Kennen.
Yeah. Usually when I'm going Ruby Crystal and I'm against the Kennen, it's because I want to build into a what's that item? The item that goes into Banshee's Veil and Spirit Visage.
Oh,
we'll just call it nameless item for right now.
Anyway. The nameless item. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's the spectral cow.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry,
spectral cow. Usually I want to build that as soon as possible when I'm going against the Kennen. Which he's gonna build penetration anyways. But that's a nice Q. Keep it up, Mundo. Keep it up.
Yeah, see, and now that Kennen. Oh, here we go. Check this out. And they got the knockback.
Whoa, here's the knockup. Oh, no.
And there we go.
That would have been pretty, but I don't think it would have saved him.
That is a 2-0 Zed right now. That is very dangerous. He's already got his Brutalizer, he's got his Vampiric Scepter. Now I'm wondering if he's going to go for the Ghost Blade first, or if he's going to rush right into his Blade of the Brim King.
Well, see, this bot lane is pretty fed right now, but if his Fed Zed, we're just going to call him Fed Zed. If the Fed Zed comes down, Leona gets all her stuns off on that one person. GG.
Yeah, that's going to be probably the biggest game changer that we have right now, is that.
Does Leona have her flash up?
It does no, her flash is still down. She's got another.
Just look for it.
Yeah, I was just looking for it myself.
Look for it. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the Flash Tibbers is
Her
a game
flash is
changer
down
as
for
well.
about another 45
50 seconds. I was just looking at it. She's got 56 seconds left on it.
Yep. See all this folks?
And
Yep,
there it is. There's the Tibbers right on the
Flash.
tower.
Got the heal and whoa, what?
Okay, so
You want to stun the Tibbers? Oh,
That-
okay. The gold, I guess.
yeah, that was
50
pretty
gold.
awesome. I felt that was definitely unnecessary. They had the Tibbers out of Annie already. They really didn't need to use
Yeah,
an
I guess
alt.
I feel it might have been reflex.
Yeah, it's possible.
It might have been reflex. He's like, oh.
I'm
sorry,
gonna go with that.
my
I'm
bad.
definitely gonna go with that. I'm really hoping that was a reflex. But that was a really good escape. Had to use the heal, and that's what's really gonna cause some problems. Was they had to use the heal, and now
they'd have
used
been
an
that
alt.
much lower on health, and this team would have been a little bit more. Oh, looks like we got a little bit of DC. A
Yeah.
little bit of lag. He went in, did a quarter of her total health is damage. Oh, this man.
There it is. The lag flash. coming
Mundo.
through.
I think he should have backed a little earlier, bro.
I don't know.
Mundo does.
He's coming back up. He used his ultimate on that one. He's gonna try and stay in lane a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go.
Okay,
You
here
have
comes
Gragas
the
coming
Oh,
in.
blue team. Yeah, blue team does have a ward there. They see it. Oh,
And
boom!
there's the ult.
Oh, yeah, and there's the Leona. Oh my goodness. Yes. That's what I
That
want
was
to see. Action. Oh, look at it. Nautilus taking out Dragon by himself.
The
Mundo
question is
holds
he
on
gonna
top
be able to
lane.
get it, or is
Oh,
red team gonna be able to make it in time for the smite? The time's coming in, and blue team got the
They
smite.
got,
That's gonna cost them right there.
right now I'm looking for the Mundo. Not Mundo. I'm looking for that Nautilus to just go worse. Where's it at? Where's it at?
Nah, he's not. He seems a little more laid back
Yeah. yeah.
than most lower elos.
I guess it's just a nice guy. I guess he's just a nice guy.
And it looks like they're gonna put all that pressure right into mid tower now that they have 2 down.
Yeah.
And that's probably a really smart idea. You know, blue team got the dragon, but they're gonna trade it off for 2 kills and a tower.
Yep. Yep.
So that's gonna keep them in the gold.
That's trade right there. That's give and take, equivalent exchange. Oh, top lane. Oh, action's going down. Oh, no. Did Kennen have his flash? He had his
Nah,
flash. Okay,
he
yeah,
wasn't
had
gonna
his
use it
flash,
that
didn't use
close. But
And
still,
he's
though,
got
he
it for
burned
later.
the ult. He burned
Yeah,
the ult.
yeah.
That's
He didn't lose anything but the ult.
yeah.
The ult's got a cooldown timer. Mundo can just sit on the tower and ult when he feels is necessary, as he pleases. I thought, oh, you Zed, you saw him try to steal that? That's Zed, man. Okay, so what's Mundo building now? That's the question. What's he gonna build when he backs? Cause whoa!
Well, we gotta look
look at this action right here. Does he have flash? No, he does not have flash.
at. No, we
He's
can.
got smite and TP.
Yeah, we can definitely call that one a really good game.
Oh, that was
Oh,
very good.
and
Nice
Annie-
gank, nice roaming. See what I'm talking about with the Zed roaming? Oh man, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and that Yasuo was a little late to capitalize on that. If they had come up a little sooner, that's where the vision comes
Yeah,
in. They
uh-huh.
really need good vision here and here. They got the scuttle crab. It's still up. Somebody should have taken that out a lot sooner.
Oh, look at this. Bot lane. Oh.
Oh,
nice
and
dodge,
missed
nice
the
dodge.
ult.
Oh. You see,
That's
now,
right.
bot lane is losing pretty hard. However, red team's still ahead. Why do you think that is?
Oh well, right now
Nice
we've got a
ganks
3
from the
and 0.
jungle.
We've got a 3-0 mid. We've got a 3-2, 3-2-1 ADC. Still not the best. I mean, it's still very early in the game, but the jungle from Gragas has been amazing. He's been in the lanes, making those plays.
Yep. Not to mention the roaming from the Fed Zed. Oh, look at him
Yes.
right there. There he is again. He's working on him, boy. Oh, look. Oh, yeah.
Oh well,
Whip ult.
looks like we're gonna get the ult off on the Annie, and we're
Fade
gonna
away.
count those
Oh
down.
no, he got okay. Oh, almost got him.
So
Almost
close.
got him down. Yeah. You might have forgot a little bit that she's kind of fed.
Oh,
the
my
hook
goodness.
on the Leona.
Party
The
bot
Leona,
lane.
of all people? No.
And we have a
Oh, the TP. Oh, here it
TP's
comes.
coming in
Here's
from the
rumble.
cannon.
Does he have it up?
no.
No. Okay, yeah, he used it earlier. But hey, he still got his possible stun.
All right. I'm gonna
Okay.
have to call that what it was. That was a failed attempt TP out of the top lane.
Yeah.
The only reason why I have to say that is because he TP'd right in the middle of the lane.
Oh, nice. And it all worked out in the end, huh?
Yeah, it does. It
Unless
does work
Mundo
out in
gets
the
a
end.
triple right here.
Yeah, that's always possible. It looks like he's going to get the double. And there it is. One more. He's got the triple kill. Triple kill by the Mundo. And Gragas is coming in. He's getting chased. I wonder if he knows. Yes, he does.
Oh, snap. Oh, is it going to be Quadra?
And they're going to collapse
He's
into
gonna
him
put some
now.
Fury ults.
Yeah, he's going to get away.
Oh, my goodness.
Alright.
Oh, he's backing right into... Okay.
Okay,
All
I
right.
definitely have to go back to that
Whoa.
failed TP attempt.
Yeah.
The only reason why I say that is because he came in, he TP'd in the middle of the mid lane. There's no wards for red team in the bottom bush to TP to. So he's going to get spotted out. And naturally, anybody, no matter what your elo
Yeah,
is
they're gonna
not
clear
to
out.
run into a full health cannon.
Uh,
You're going to back up. And he couldn't even, he was in just a poor positioning.
yeah, they was 3v1 down there.
Yeah,
And
I
then
just
they
felt...
killed the last one, and then what's his name teleported in. Got a triple kill. I mean, that was hey, not taking anything away from him. That was great skill on his part. He worked what he had, man. He worked it like a boss.
Yeah, being able to come back, stay in, and just soak all that damage and take those 3 kills was amazing.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Now he's gonna go back lane, probably be able to deal with this Ken a little bit more. After he counter ganked him with the TP that was like noticed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he's already got he's already got the Spirit's Visage.
Up.
He's already got the Spirit's Visage. That was
Look at that. Look at
really
that.
early Spirit Visage too, 16 minutes.
Mm.
So that's gonna give him a huge step up.
Did he land ult? No? Okay, cool. Oh, look at Knot. Look at Knot. You see the Knot over here? Are they gonna do
Looks
something?
like he's getting ready to come in from the back.
Oh,
The problem
snap.
is, are they gonna be able to take it and capitalize on it? Yes, they are. Okay, that was a
double killer.
very successful gank. Once
Very
again,
nice.
limited vision in their own jungle
Yeah.
allowed them to make that game.
Well, hey, you can't expect all the bronze players to ward their jungle like super champs. You know what I mean? But hey,
Silver.
whoa, okay. I thought it was gonna do a little bit more damage, but okay. Yeah, he better get out of there. Unless he has ult, then he might can go back in.
I agree. But it looks like they're going to attempt to take this tower. His ult's not up for another 30 seconds.
Look at that.
And, Gragas is going
he
in.
came out from under the tower.
That was close. I honestly
feel
didn't
sorry
think
for
that
you,
Gragas was going to make it.
Yep. He came out from under the tower, so the tower wasn't attacking Gragas at that time. If he got a 1 tower shot on him, it would have killed it. But he came out a little bit too far, and I can understand that, because the Kennen was there to help, if need be.
Now, here's what I'm wondering. Bot lane has been pushed all the way back. Now they're to their inhibitor turret. Why did they stop focusing the top lane tower? They're not pushing the objective game. And that's going to cost them in the end, because now that blue team is pushing objectives, they're starting to take the gold lead.
Yep, starting to.
Red team still has the kill
And
lead.
when's
They're only
Dragon
up by
back up?
3.
Do
But
we have a dragon timer?
Dragon timer is no.
I know the
You're not.
spectator's supposed to have a dragon timer. I mean, ain't it?
It shows up after it's got a minute and 30 left. But I actually had a dragon timer that I did not set, so that was my fault.
Hey, Rekka, where that dragon timer at? Come on, man. Supposed to hook us up. Anyway.
But we got to look at this. Their blue team's taking 2 turrets, both out of the bot lane. And here we go. We've got the Leona caught out in the jungle.
We got
This is over.
Shakalaka.
Oh,
Boom.
that was a well-laid flash.
Oh,
Blue
wow.
team is pulling back from their beginning
man.
upset.
Each of these teams making nice catches. There's a lot of talent going on here. I can see some of you guys playing on team. I can see that. Oh, look at this Leon. Oh, Ashley.
Up in the air, he's going in, but no.
Oh, snap. Flash.
She flashed in.
Where he bleeds.
She flashed in, but she flashed in without a stun available. I feel that that was definitely a waste of flash. But I'm looking at this Yasuo, and he's looking to go in, and now he's gonna have to
flash out.
retreat.
Oh, he dodged the Q. It would have killed him. It would have killed him. It's not a waste of a dodge at all. Alright, scanning back again. I think they should come back.
Alright, all the
watch it,
meanwhile,
watch
we've got
it.
split pushing Zed. And he
Fade away
might
kill.
get enough damage.
Explode. Blah.
There it is. It was a trade, 1-for-1. You're still looking at a 5-1 and 1 Zed. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
look at the Yasuo with the 1, 3, and 2. It's going to be really hard to keep up with a 5-1 Zed, especially at 20 minutes into the game. He's already got the Bane of the Brood King. He's already got the Brutalizer. He hasn't finished his boots though, and that is a lot of players don't understand that. You really need to get those boots completed at least by 16 minutes. Movement speed is what's going to save you or break you, especially 21 minutes into the game.
Well, there's a lot of things that can save them or break them. We just every single team member, every single one, they've got to do something useful. I mean, there's well, maybe not every single one, because rarely, occasionally, there'll be a 4v5 where the team that's 4 people will just win without trying, but very, very rarely. You know, everybody's got to be doing something useful. And the Leona's got to be landing her stun, the Jinx has got to be putting out as much damage, Mundo's got to be going where he pleases.
Yeah, definitely.
And Zed's got to be split pushing top right now. Look at that guy.
Yeah,
Just
but if you notice he's split pushing the top, and you got the Grave split pushing the bottom. Where's
the thing
the
is,
answer?
who do you send after him that can 1v1 while you 4v4 the rest of the team? Nobody.
Exactly. And it looks like we've got Jinx and Yasuo answering the call from Graves. I'm sorry, it's not Jinx and Yasuo, it's Annie and Yasuo. And I don't think Graves is going to make it out of it.
What?
Oh, maybe
What?
nobody checked the bush.
What?
2 of them together, and they left the bush unchecked. Oh, my
Beautiful,
goodness.
beautiful.
I'm seeing a lot
They
of...
need to put you on the team just for being lucky.
I'm seeing a lot of attack
Mundo.
from both teams.
Mundo steals if he pleases.
Yes, he did.
Oh
Yes, he
and
did.
he's getting out of there too.
Oh,
He's
he
just
has
like,
no
I'm outta here.
choice. I don't know. We're about to see what's going on. He uses
Yeah.
play the red kick, but we get the TP coming in, and of course you gotta spot that out right away. And they got the slow out on Kenny, and it has no movement speed. He's gonna dive right into that window, and there it is. All done. Now, I feel like the death mark didn't need to be used there. He should have saved the death mark for the Annie or for another squishier target. But it does have a relatively low cooldown.
Another kill is another kill.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if you're winning this hard.
Oh yeah, I understand that. And Nautilus is gonna have to be forced to retreat. There's nothing he can do.
Quite the shame, quite the shame.
Yeah, see, here we go
Dragon's
again,
going hard.
where
Didn't get the hook.
blue team is winning the objectives. However, red team is still pushing out that damage that blue team just has no answer for because they're too far spread out.
Man, that was a nice cannon ult though. They got the. Oh man.
That
You
wasn't
got
bad.
both those guys. That one guy was behind the wall.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't a bad ult. Could have been better if he had more movement speed. Like, I can't stress that enough. Movement speed, especially with a top lane champion with teleport, knowing that you're teleporting into a fight, you should already have boots with home guard set up and ready to go. Especially with Kennen with his ult. Being able to TP from top bush, knowing that they saw him and going to start retreating, that home guard can just give him that extra move speed to close the gaps and get the stuns and the damage out there as quickly as possible.
Well, not everyone can do it all.
No, that's true. Well, part of the thing was, he went ahead and rushed his Leandre's Torment. Not a bad item. You know, he got the early ability power, got the health, and the magic thing, so that's always
Especially
good.
laning against a what's his name? Going against Mundo. Yeah, that's a very good item against Mundo.
Yes.
You take his health away from him, you take his power away.
One thing that I'm not seeing, though, which surprises me, is Morello's, given the fact that Mundo has those healing abilities.
That's odd. No one builds Morellos anymore. No one's AP.
That's true. Other than Kennen, but that should have been that should have been an early game, or should be a next item buy for him after he decides to.
It's kind of a mana rigging item as well. Oh wow. Okay, how long is fade away,
There it is.
explode?
That was a good ult, and that was a good 1v1.
Is he gonna get out?
Can't ask for anything better.
Everybody's coming too. Yeah, see? Who do you send the 1v1 this Fed Zed, man? Golly.
Alright, looks like we have a little skirmish going on here.
Down all at once, and then rush 45 if no one dies.
And look at that, just came right in with the cannon ult, got the double kill. And they are not going to be able to catch that Mundo, though. He's going to make it out of there thanks to his ult.
Mundo escapes as he pleases.
That was a really good engage by Red Team. They were able to pick their targets. They were so far spread out. That's one of the downfalls I'm seeing by this blue team.
Look at that. They're killing the tanks under the tower, man.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where you got to look at the ult and go, is it really worth it? It's definitely time for a back off.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he doesn't need to go through that way, because taking damage.
Yeah, they definitely need to get out of there. And he is tempting that Yasuo.
Look at that. Oh, there's the ignite. If he gets, what's he got? Oh, he didn't go in. Too late now.
Nope.
Too late now. Too late for both of them.
I'm seeing a very odd item choice for a Yasuo early game. He took the Randuin's as a second item. I mean, you've got the Nautilus, you've got the Mundo. Why go for a tank item on your mid lane carry?
Well, I can understand that, but not this early, you know?
No, exactly.
I guess he kind of wanted to defend against the Zed, but Zed's not going to be fighting you one-on-one much anymore. Not unless you go at him, in which case he's so far ahead of you, it won't really matter.
Yeah, we're looking at a 7-1-4 Zed. He's got the Blade of the Rune King. He's already got the Last Whisper and the Brutalizer.
Yeah. What you do is you roam, try to roam as hard as he's roaming, and kill everyone as hard as he's killing everyone. At least try, and build more damage for that purpose. And then you might get your tank item, so that when you do 1v1, you can do a little something.
Yep, I fully agree there. Here's a new one though. It's a good item, not one that I would expect to see this early, or at all. If you look on Nautilus, he's running the Rylai's Crystal Scepter.
Oh.
I understand it. All his abilities, spells, they're gonna slow people down, and it gives him a great boost in health. But he's not gaining a lot of defense, which is what Nautilus needs.
Yeah.
So that is
and besides, the resistances as well.
Yeah, that is definitely going to hinder him. And there goes the Graves with Annie, and we got the cannon ult right off the board.
Oh my,
and it looks like Graves is going to go down.
Mundo's going where I gotta stop saying that. It's getting old. Man.
It's a really fun catchphrase though. And they've got the slows down on Mundo now. The problem is,
see what happens when you don't focus the tank in the beginning of the fight, guys?
Yep, he's dealing out a lot of damage. He's soaking up.
You see what happens when you focus the tank in the beginning of the fight, and then you see what happens on the other side when you don't focus the tank in the beginning of the fight?
That's right. And all the while, we got to keep a look at that top lane. Zed is just pushing that lane to no end. He has been relentless in the top lane, pushing it.
Look at that. Oh my goodness.
And it looks like he's going to back off. He's going to go ahead and steal that blue.
I hate the strategy. It feels really cheap, but you can argue with results, man.
That's right. Well, the biggest thing is, as he's not going to take the blue. I'm awfully surprised.
I guess he wanted to be safe and just start backing right away.
Yeah, he's not going to make it back.
Heck, they got it warded.
Yeah, I noticed they walked right by the pink ward. They threw the green ward right down in front of the blue and just continued to walk away. And the Annie gets caught out because of it.
What was she
wanted
trying
to go check the Baron.
Ward? Or what?
Yeah, looked like she was going to check Baron.
Oh, okay. And she was like, "Oh, they're not here. Oh my God, they're here."
And now we got Kennen in the bot lane. He's pushing the bot tower. Once again, blue is split up. They're not sure exactly where they should go. They know the majority of red is in their jungle, but they know they have no answer for it.
Of course.
But it looks like that Nautilus wants to go in anyway. He's going to come in and go in on that Graves, but he's going to have to back off. We got the TP coming in for Kennen.
See that feel for that? You see that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. They kept these two alive for a while.
Yep,
and Jinx. Oh.
No.
Oh.
That was a really good turnaround by blue team.
Man, it'd have been hilarious if Jinx had his done. She'd have been like, ah, in your face.
But it looks like that Grave is still sticking around. Or I'm sorry, that Gragas is still sticking around.
Look at that.
And he should know that they're right there waiting for him.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple ways to play when you're that far ahead. You can go ham. You can go so aggro that they can't reply to you.
And we got the
if you're
Jinx.
confident in that.
Jinx is splitting that top lane, getting her farm in. She's got her CS
If you're
up.
confident you can 3v5 the enemy, and you can send 2 people to split push, you can do that. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're sure you can pull it off, if you're fed enough.
And honestly, if you look at the stats, Gold, even though she's got the CS lead and they're tied for kills and deaths, she just barely has a gold lead over Great.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he has more assists, but it's that early CS lead. It really makes a difference.
Man.
Alright, so
Dragon
what is the timer on Dragon? Is it 6 minutes or 6.5? I can never
It would be
remember.
6 minutes.
I believe it's
6
3.
minutes.
No, not 3. No.
No, it's not
Can't
3.
be.
It's 3. It's 6. And there we go. The Kennen got caught out again. And he's not going to get away from this one. Yasuo is just not having any of it.
No.
But he was smart though. Nobody used any ult. Of course, I don't even know if they have any available. I really need to pay a little more attention. Nautilus had one available. Yasuo was doing cooldown, but he was smart not to waste any.
Oh, and he just used. See, look at that. She went in on him after he used his little shadow move, so he couldn't escape, or rather, he couldn't jump onto somebody. Oh, look at the slow. Oh, nice. There goes
Like
Mundo.
they're going in again.
Like attack on Titan. Look at this bug. Like goes on kill. He goes the Ada.
Yeah, they're just going to in-house here. They're going to force them back to their tower.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Graves is still running in. I'm trying to figure out why.
He
But
wanted to
that
take more
window.
damage out, but
Yeah,
at this point, I think staying alive takes precedence.
exactly.
Taking death counters are long. The gold is what you get for these things.
And they're just gonna walk right through space. Even though Jinx is taking tower aggro, and that's gonna land her kill.
Could be a turner. Where's the
No.
Zettel? Oh no, there's no Zettel.
Way too much damage coming out.
Oh, wait, he didn't go back?
No.
One more, oh my god, one Mundo Q and he's done for. Man.
You just can't count out the blue team yet. They are, even though they are struggling a little bit in the kills and deaths, they are starting to pull their items together. They're starting to group up more in the mid lane. They've stopped with the split pushing, and they're really gonna make go at this. Especially now that they got that first inhibitor turret down. It looks like
Are
they're
they
gonna
going to
go
drag
check.
with half health?
You mean
I
Baron?
mean, Mundo, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to start the Baron. However, they have to remember that they do have very strong support, and
Oh man, they got Baron's number, huh?
and they've got the Zed out there. So even though they have 2 smites, no, Zed went in way too early.
Yeah.
Way too early. But he was able to get the kill on Yasuo.
Are they attacking the owner here? Or are they attacking the Baron? I can't really tell.
And it looks like,
Mundo! Top lane smite, son. Double smite over. Yeah,
yeah, but see now they've got a buff, and they're still rushing in on it.
Oh! Man, look at this. This is top lane versus jungler. Oh, where's the Q? Where's the Q? Boom! Oh! Come on, one more bump. Come on. Boom! Oh! Where's the flash? I thought it was gonna flash here.
Nice. I did not see that coming.
Where's the
But-
ult at? Where's the ult? Pigs! Did she use it already? Boom! Oh!
No, but she got the slow off on him. He got the slow off on her, but is she gonna be able to capitalize on
There's
it?
the
Yeah.
rocket. Yeah, flash. Nope. Oh, they're gonna kill her.
And there it is.
GG.
It's that greed. That's
Oh.
that young
Hey,
greed.
okay. What I want to say here, that was a decent job of cutting, actually.
That was a very
You
good
saw
job.
how much health he had? And she was the only one there doing damage.
Oh yeah.
You saw all that just now. I wish we could go back and get a replay, but I don't want to mess up the dichotomy of the system or whatever. But you saw how much health he had coming in. She was the only one there. How did all that damage get on him, you might ask? Did she stay there auto attacking? No, she was weak. She did the auto attack move, auto attack move, auto attack move. And that's what an ADC has got to do. If you want to do enough damage to kill someone before they kill you.
Yep, I absolutely agree. And now Red is just this is a classic throw right here. They have full vision, given where the minion waves are anyway. They know where the enemy team is, and Rage just runs right in, sacrificing
that's so bad.
himself.
They were throwing, but
Well,
Yeah,
he
Mundo
sacrifices
taking a
himself,
few
but they were able to get some good damage out. They took out Yasuo, they got the
Yeah.
Nautilus out,
Yeah.
and the Annie is gone, so that means the Tibbers is down,
Oh.
Flash is gone.
And now Mundo's got a running partner. Here we go. Oh no, Zed's working his way around. He's gonna just ult the Jinx straight up.
And we're gonna have to see what kind of heal we have.
No, she don't go for the cannon. Zed looks like he's collecting blue right now. Just his daily task.
Yeah, red team's gonna have to be forced back here, especially with Zed not joining the fight, because they have no way to get in on that Jinx. They know that Mundo has very low cooldowns. He's very tanky, very resilient.
Yeah.
No matter how much poke damage they get to her, they're not going to be able to fully defend her with that Mundo there.
Yep. And the thing is, Mundo, he can be all kinds of manner of tanky. Yeah, all kinds of tanky. You can tank a whole team. You tank the whole team for like what, 10 seconds in that fight? And still
Yeah, he
got
did a
away?
really good job. Yep, he got away with half health and still had his
half
ult.
of his health. He was strong.
Yep, and here he comes now.
He
We
can
got the
tank
beat
all
coming
he
in.
wants. But that's not the only thing. You gotta either do enough damage to kill someone, or you gotta have enough CC to lock someone down until they get killed.
Exactly. And
You
this
can't
Jinx,
just be a skill shot blocker.
this Jinx is doing a really good job of staying in the back line behind her tanks and allowing them to do their job.
Oh, look at the grave. I think she got a little bit too far.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
well,
gonna.
she got it there.
Oh,
No, Mundo got it. Ooh.
they were able to
Oh,
keep
look
her
at his head.
alive, which is very
Oh,
surprising.
he's lurking. Swaggity swooty. Swaggity swooty. See me? How you just sitting in that bush right there?
Mm-hmm. He's just sitting there now,
Is he-
wondering what he's waiting for.
Huh. He could have killed the Jinx there, but man.
He could be at, well, the main thing is, he could be out farming, getting his final items
I mean,
going.
Game
you
over.
see he's got a pink, that means no other
Oh,
words
I'm
are in there.
still
So he's
in
gonna wait for the next
thing,
squishy
'cause
walk out.
we have a 3-minute delay.
I believe so.
But I'm
He knows
guessing you
that
guys
Jinx
won.
is always out in the mid lane, especially with how well they pushed up.
Yes, you guys.
Oh wow,
Look
he
at that.
goes taking Dragon, and I think he's gonna get it well before he ever gets there.
I'm
Oh.
sitting here watching this Mundo is
Mundo
crazy.
drags, is he please?
And that cannon knows he can't catch, so he
man.
was smart to back off of that. And it looks like
Yeah.
we got the QSS on the Graves.
Mm.
Not a bad call, especially when you got the Annie, the Nautilus, and the lockdowns.
Yeah,
From,
I want to see a QSS on Jinx though, just for the Zed. That's what I want to see. So, is it what she's building it? She could still
I don't
get
think
it.
so.
She
Yeah,
could
well,
still
that's
get
true.
it.
She can still get it. She went back. She finished off her last Whisper.
Yeah.
And you gotta figure right now she's sitting on just a little over 1,300 gold, so she still has time to build it. But I'm not quite sure that's the route she's gonna go, knowing the damage advantage she has.
Giant team fight breaking out mid lane. There's the Zed, full health, he ulted up.
And there goes Kennen.
everybody.
Kennen with double kill. That was amazing, but still, Blue came out on top.
Double killing me, this dude.
Red had a really good advantage early game, but they just didn't capitalize on it sooner.
Look at that, how she's auto attacking and moving. God, look at that attack speed. And it gives her more attack speed. Like,
Yes, it does.
not, I don't want to say passively, but yeah, it does.
Well, yeah,
But
that is.
man, that Jinx is doing a great job.
Yeah, her minigun has the increased attack speed, the revved up passive.
And this Mundo, man. Is that GG? Can they spawn?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be GG. There's
That's
no way they
GG.
can stop that. I would have to say that game could have gone to the red team much
Yeah.
earlier if they had
Yeah.
had a little more pressure.